Resistance in almost all cases.
Yes, there is air resistance in all cases, but we are actually considering that if there is no air resistance, what will happen? That is standard value, standard value. We are saying it as standard value. Okay. Then from there we can understand, from the standard value, we can understand what is the air resistance available. We can calculate the air resistance available. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
In our next topic, we'll understand it more because there we have more details.
Okay, sir.
Now,
Okay, sir.
you write here acceleration of free fall. In your copy, you write here acceleration of free fall.
Acceleration of free fall.
Yes, write the heading acceleration of free fall. And beside your acceleration of free fall, you write acceleration of an object object. Are you writing, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No.
Acceleration of an object, huh? Falling from a higher place without air resistance. We already understand what is called acceleration, right? What is called acceleration? What is called acceleration?
Change in
Acceleration of
velocity.
an object falling from a higher place without air resistance.
I
Called
I
acceleration
asked
of
you
free fall.
about only acceleration, not acceleration of free fall. We are defining here acceleration of free fall. That one I wrote here. Acceleration of an object falling from a
But
higher
acceleration
place.
is like speeding up something.
Yeah, say again, Basha.
Acceleration is the
Speeding
increase of
up
velocity and speed.
object.
Yeah,
It is the
increase.
rate of change in velocity.
Yes,
Change in
so
time.
it is the correct one. Rate of change of velocity or
Yes.
increase of velocity with time. The one Adita told. So if you are only saying increase of velocity, increase of speed, you are not mentioning the time.
I told increase of velocity and time.
Yeah, increase of velocity with time. Okay, with time. Say again, Lamisa, increase of velocity with time. Okay, or you can say rate of increase of velocity. Rate also means with time, by time. Is it clear?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
So you understand from the definition of acceleration that when the object is falling, you are dropping any object, that object is going downwards
Yeah.
with
The velocity
increasing
of the
velocity,
object
right?
is increasing. Yes.
So increasing velocity, the object is increasing its velocity. Now, if there is air resistance working from opposite side, that time the speed cannot increase better, or speed cannot increase with a constant rate. That time we are having acceleration, but acceleration will be less than
Like
the
it will be
constant
bit
value.
slow.
If there is no air resistance, then we are having a constant value of acceleration, that is 10 meter per second square on the earth. Okay, can you see it, all of you? Neglecting air resistance, all objects experience the same gravitational attraction of 10 meter per second square towards the center of earth, commonly referred to as downwards in questions. Okay, so this acceleration is downward acceleration. Okay, and this acceleration is creating one force, that is weight. Okay, because of this pulling of earth or pulling of gravity, we are having our weight, isn't it? Hello everyone.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so we are having some
Yes.
points here. Please note down the
Yeah.
constant acceleration of free fall on earth is 10 meter per second square. You write it, everyone. Yeah,
The first one, sir.
constant acceleration of free fall on earth is 10 meter per second square.
Can you please
Yes, sir.
write it?
It's written here, constant acceleration. You just add here free fall. Acceleration of free fall 10 meter per second square. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then what does 10 meter per second square meaning?
It
What
moves
does
10 meters per square second.
that means? Every second the velocity is increasing 10 meter per second. Every second the velocity is increasing 10 meter per second.
10 meter per second.
So
Oh,
at the beginning, when we are dropping the object, that time the velocity is zero, right? Like
Yes, sir.
you are standing here. I'm showing you the drawing. You also note down it, huh? What I am drawing here, you also note down it. At the beginning, when the time is zero, time here zero, okay? In left side, we are showing the time. In right side, we will show you the velocity, okay? So here, left side, we are showing you the time. You see, at the beginning, you write here zero, huh? It is here zero, huh? 0 second. Please write everyone, write on level. 0 second, the velocity is how much?
10.
0. 0.
Okay.
At the beginning, the velocity is 0, okay?
0.
Why it is 0? Because, yeah, because the object is stationary here.
Object is not moving.
Yes, excellent. Lamisa, excellent. Object is not moving. The object is stationary. So at the beginning, you still holding the object, right? That time is 0. And the object is not moving. Object is stationary. Object is in rest. That's why the
In rest position, yes.
velocity is 0 meter per second. Now, after the time is 1 second. After the time is 1 second, then what will be the velocity?
Per
10,
The
second.
what?
10 meter per second, right?
10 meter per second. 10 meter per
Yes,
second.
because it increases by 10 meter per second.
Yes, in 1
10 meter
second
per
it is
second.
increasing by 10 meter per second. Then after 2 seconds,
10 meter per second square.
10 meter per second.
After 2 seconds, what it will be? The another 10 it will increase, right?
20
Meter per second.
20 meter per second.
second.
That means every second the velocity is increasing by 10 meter per second.
10 meter per
That's why the acceleration is 10 meter per second square. You write here at the top, A equals 10 meter per second square. Okay,
Yes.
is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
So did you take these notes?
Yes.
Okay, now we understood all these things, and now we have the last point here. Please be very much attentive while we are discussing this part. It's very important. Yeah. When an object, can you read? Anmol, can you read?
Can I read, please?
Anmol is not there. Then
Can I?
Lamisa, can you please read? Lamisa? Barsha,
Can I
I'll come
read?
to you again. No problem.
Okay.
Lamisa,
Acceleration of free fall.
here.
Neglecting areas.
The last point. All this point
Last
we got.
point.
Okay. And now
When
the
an
last point.
object falls without neglecting air resistance, it experiences acceleration and an increase in velocity. This will cause air resistance acting on the object to increase as well. There will be a point where air pressure is large enough to balance gravitational force. This will cause resultant force to be zero, and there will be no acceleration. The object will reach constant velocity, which is termed as terminal velocity. Sir, I
Very
have a
good.
question.
Yes, before going to your question, I'm explaining. Okay, you read it. Now you have some queries. Maybe from my discussion you will get your answer. If you don't get,
Sir, my question is, what is air resistance?
yes, I'm showing you everything now. Just be patient and be attentive. Okay, every second be attentive. Now look, one object we kept here, right? And the object is falling down this way in this direction. There is air. In this condition, no air. The previous one, you write no air. It is air free. Now we have air resistance. So what is air resistance? Air resistance means the air drag or the opposing force coming from the air. Now I'm giving you one very simple example. You all are, um, young persons, young people, uh, and you all are playing, right? I saw Barsha was playing football, right, Barsha?
Yes, sir.
And some other students, you are playing different kinds of games. And when you are running, uh, when you are running with high speed, the more you have speed, you are feeling more air resistance, right? You can feel the air is coming opposite from your side, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Opposing force.
Yeah. So the same thing we get, like if anyone of you rode in bicycle or motorcycle. Hello,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
anyone
Yes,
rode
sir.
on
Yes, yes,
Yes,
sir.
bicycle
sir.
or
The
Yes.
wind from
motorcycle?
Yes, yes.
opposite direction,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Yes,
Or
sir.
even you are just having a car, and you while you are traveling, you are sitting beside the window of the car. That time you will also feel it, that when the car is going with high speed, That time air resistance is
If
coming
you,
from opposite side.
yes, sir. That time, sir, if we open the window, sir, then we can feel the.
So this one is actually air resistance. Okay, and air resistance
Oh,
and this air resistance is opposing your motion of the car, and this air resistance is opposing the running, the way you are running, the speed that is opposed by your air resistance. Okay, air resistance working on your body. So do you understand what is called air resistance,
yes,
all of
yes.
you? So we are discussing from real life, and it is very much common to you all that you all felt this air resistance, right? Now you write the things I'm saying here. I'm writing here. Air resistance increases increases as you are chatting. Who is chatting? All these are recorded, huh? Whoever chatting, your all chatting is recorded. You know, you please concentrate here. I told you, huh? I told you to concentrate here. As air resistance increases, sorry, here you write as speed increases. You write again, please. The way I'm writing, as speed increases, air resistance also increases. Did you write this? As speed increases, air resistance also increases. Now you write another point. Downwards, there is a force working which is weight of the object. Okay, now air resistance is working upwards. Air resistance works upwards. Okay, when the object is falling downwards, we have two forces. The object is falling here downwards, look, and we have here two forces. One force is weight is working downwards, and
And
another
air
force is,
resistance is
yeah,
working up.
another force is working air resistance, that is working upwards, right? Right here, air resistance, air resistance, air resistance, huh? Please write it, huh? Label it, otherwise you'll forget. Air resistance, I'm writing here, air resistance. As W means weight, right? I'm writing full so that you can also recognize it easily. Weight. Weight is working downwards and air resistance is working upwards.
Up.
Yes. Now you got one thing in our speed time graph. that this shape of the graph, when the object is falling with uh, acceleration, you see, at the beginning, the object is falling with 10 meter per second square acceleration, right? And for example, for 1 second, for 1 second, the air resistance is not working that much. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are having the acceleration constant, it is 10 meter per second square. Then after 1 second, we see that it is becoming curved line, right? That means we are having acceleration, but now acceleration is decreasing. Okay, and after some time, we see that no more acceleration. The object is falling with constant velocity. Okay, here started here. Can you please draw this diagram? Here you write 1 second. In 1 second, for example, it is constant acceleration. Okay, can you see the diagram?
Sir, can you draw it in the white area? Then it's
I can take it in the white area. Just wait. I will take it in the white area. You just label. It is constant acceleration. Constant acceleration. And then this part, the next part, I'm showing you. In the white part, no problem. I'm
okay.
taking it off. Can you see now? Is it clear now? Little bit. Hmm? Hello.
A
Yes,
little
sir.
bit, not
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah. Now.
Now, okay, sir. Perfect.
Okay. Now look here. We have here constant acceleration. This part. And next part we are seeing, that is this part. This part we are having acceleration decreases. Look, with time the speed is increasing, the velocity is increasing, but the gradient is little bit slow, smaller. It's coming gradually smaller, the gradient. So we can say here the acceleration decreases. We can say here acceleration decreases.
Decreases.
Hmm. Then the last
Sir,
part we are
because
having,
it's not steep.
yeah, we are seeing that velocity, if you write, it is more appropriate because we have a particular direction, right? The object is falling downwards, isn't it? That's why if you write here velocity time graph, that is more appropriate. But someone is writing speed time graph, we also accept it, no problem. Acceleration decreases. Acceleration decreases mean what? Speed is still increasing, but it's not increasing with a greater rate the way it was increasing before. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the last part, you see this is constant velocity. When the object is having in a condition that weight and air resistance both are equal. Okay, that time we have no resultant force. We don't have any acceleration. I'm writing here. Whatever I'm writing, you just take these notes. I'm explaining again, no problem. Here, this part, huh? This part is, as there is no space, that much space, that's why I'm writing here. It is constant velocity.
Constant velocity or
Or you,
constant speed.
yeah, you can say
Sir,
terminal velocity, huh?
time up.
Terminal velocity.
Wait.
It is terminal velocity, okay?
Okay.
Constant velocity or terminal velocity. And at this position, constant velocity or terminal velocity, we have our acceleration 0. Acceleration is where you write also where acceleration is 0. So can anyone tell me why the acceleration is 0?
Because the object is
It is not
stationary.
in motion.
Why acceleration is 0?
Because the object is
Object
stationary.
is not.
The object is falling downwards still and it has constant velocity. Can you remember the definition of
Oh, the acceleration is
Sir,
zero
because sir,
because
there is no
the
change in
weight.
velocity, sir. It is fixed.
excellent,
It is
excellent,
constant.
awesome. That one I need. That means the object is going with constant velocity. We are not having
Yes,
any
it is
change
fixed.
in
It is
velocity.
not changing. The velocity is not changing.
Velocity is not increasing or velocity is not changing. That's why the acceleration is 0.
And the definition now, yes. Sir.
Is it clear now?
And
So you
Yes,
took all these
sir.
yes, sir.
points. You took all these points.
Yes, sir.
So today I will upload the worksheet. You try as much as possible. Okay. Our topic is over. Is it clear,
Okay, sir.
everyone?
Yes, sir.
Our topic
Yes, sir.
is over. So look here, we are done. Huh? We are done here. Now we are having worksheet. I will upload the worksheet today. And please try as much as possible. Huh? Don't take the load.
All
According to
right,
your,
sir.
yeah, according to your convenience, you try as much as possible. Okay.
Okay, sir. Bye,
Allah
bye,
Hafiz.
sir.